Today, here we are at Mercedes-Benz of Colindale to review the brand new EV CLA. The CLA was unveiled in North America Auto Show in Detroit in 2013. And in the first year of its release, it sold over 100,000 units. So it was a pretty, almost a really good selling car. And today, we're going to be reviewing it. Now, we're going to start off with the exterior design of the car. Now, the first thing you can notice is that the difference between the petrol and this, you do have a light bar going around in the front. Now, you don't see that on many cars. It's normally in the back, but it's also here in the front. It does give it a good look. You got the small Mercedes badges. Of course, no grille. It's an electric vehicle. And you got chrome on the bottom. And you got a chromey Mercedes badge to make it look good. Now, if you want to move on to the side profile, now, you do have 20-inch alloy wheels. I mean, these are the minimum you can get. So this is the bottom of the line range. And you can get up to 484 miles, as it says over here. And the door handles are flush in. And the drag coefficient of this car is 0.21 CD. That is amazing. That's related to why this car's range is so much. But we will talk about that later. Again, around the window sill, you do have a lot of chrome going on to give it the luxury wheel, and the back windows are blackened out. Now, moving on to the back of the car. Now, this is the light bar. Again, same as the front. It kind of looks like a mini EQS, if you ask me. And again, your boot opening is with the Mercedes badge. And again, more chrome on under the bonnet to give it that luxury premium feeling and look. Now, we're going to move on to the interior. Now, here is the interior of the CLA. First thing you notice is this massive dashboard. Actually, you can get 3 screens, one for the passenger, one main infotainment, and one digital driver's display. But since it's the bottom of the line car, you don't have any screen, but instead you got some Mercedes badges. Now, the AC vents are shaped in a peculiar circular way. That is the way of Mercedes cars. Talking about the center console, you have one wireless charging. You do have some separate control buttons to access the menu on the main infotainment screen, and you also have a little camera over here. You do have adaptive holders, so this does look good and it can be really useful at times. Now, we've got some shiny trim here. We've got open USB seals, and we've got some good storage space. It is a nice amount. Now, if we talk about the steering wheel, you do have red stitching. It gives that sporty look. The buttons on the steering wheel are touch sensitive, so you might accidentally press them while driving. But other than that, it does feel really sporty. Quality in this car overall, I must say, is really amazing. You have soft touch leather. You have soft touch leather on the armrest. Even down here, you do have some soft touch. But go even downer, you have it on the center console as well. Talking about the seats are really comfortable. Again, you got the red stitching, and it's really supportive and sporty. Definitely good for youngsters, isn't it? You got a panoramic sunroof. It does extend all the way back, so that will let a good light in here. Now, if we talk about the vanity mirrors, they are big. They are really nice. Yes, they are big, and they're really adjustable as well. Yeah, it's all in all nice. Now we're going to move on to the back seats. Now, one thing I forgot to mention is that there is frameless windows, and that's what Teslas do, and it gives that premium look. All right, here, sitting in the back. Legroom is good. Also, headroom's also enough. Maybe people with 6 foot might struggle a little bit because of this panoramic sunroof, but it does extend all the way back. Good light, and you got some pockets in the back seats on both sides. Not too expensive quality, just some nets. 2 USB-Cs for the rear passengers, and again you got 2 circular looking AC vents. Quality does extend back here as it is a Mercedes, so soft touched and soft touch in the bottom. The door bins are relatively small. I mean, I guess you could fit one big bottle, but I guess that's enough for some people. Middle seat. Now, there is a completely flat floor, and foot space is relatively good. It's not that much, but since it is a compact coupe, but yeah, it's not too bad either. So it does feel nice. Now, the cup holders over here, they are not too good. It's just basically covering your arm. You got 2 cup holders, and you got a space to put your phone if you want to watch it while you're sitting in the car. Yeah, and again, the seats do have the red stitching as they do in the front, and you got some Isofix angler points, which are pretty difficult to get out, and you can lose these. You can lose these things. Now we're going to talk about the boot capacity. Unfortunately, the battery is deployed, so we cannot open the boot of this car, but I would tell you the boot space. So if all seats are up, all 5 seats up, you're going to have 405 litres of space. That is good. I mean, that's enough space. That's a little less than the petrol version of the car though. And if you want to get more luggage space, fold the seats down and you get around 1,300 litres of space. And one thing I do want to point out, that CLA does stand for Coupe Light A-Class. So essentially this is a coupe version of the Mercedes A-Class. Now we're going to be talking about prices, range and specs. Now the prices of this car start from £45,000, which is the car we have here, the base version. Now you can get a car for £50,000, the AMG line, so the sporty version. Now I've already talked a little bit about range before, and it is up to 484 miles. That is due to the aerodynamic and body of this car. As I told you before, 0.21 drag coefficient CD. So that is one big key plus point. It's also the price is relatively good. It's a mini EQS, I would say. The EQS is much more expensive, even though it has pretty much the same range. Now, yeah, what's my final verdict on this car? Now, it's an amazing all-round car. It surprised me in many different ways. It's a really unique coupe car, I would say. And the price is very reasonable with the range you're getting. And this is going to be my final verdict. Please like, subscribe, and share to everyone. It's Mohammed Harris here from Little Xpert, signing off.